So, have you ever wondered how a massive blockbuster franchise actually gets made? You know, before there are any scripts or big-name stars or mind-blowing special effects, there's this one single document that starts it all, the pitch. And today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to dissect the anatomy of a pitch for a totally new sci-fi universe and show you the blueprint that's trying to launch the next big thing.
I mean, really think about it for a second. How does something like a Marvel or Star Wars get off the ground? It's not just a cool story idea, no way. It's a vision, it's a business plan, and it's a promise, all wrapped up in a package called a pitch. And you know what? We've got the perfect case study to pull back the curtain and see how it all works.
Okay, let's dive right in. This is called Robojit and the Sand Planet, and it's a project that just put its official pitch deck out there for the world to see. Now think of this deck as the ultimate blueprint. It's this super high-impact summary that's designed to get film studios, big-shot producers, and major investors to sit up, pay attention, and say, okay, we're in.
And we need to be really clear about this. This is not some small indie project. Oh no. This thing is designed from the ground up for a massive Hollywood-scale production. The ambition here is huge, and you can feel it right from the very first page. So this timeline does a great job of separating what's real from what's fiction. The pitch itself, the business document, that came out in 2025. But the story it's trying to sell, that's set 40 years in the future, in 2065, giving us this awesome glimpse into a fully baked, completely imagined future world.
All right, now we're getting to the most important part of any pitch, the core idea, the hook. What is this story actually about? Let's get into it.
In this universe, the world itself is basically one of the main characters. We're on this mystic sand planet. Just the name sounds cool, right? And it promises this amazing blend of unique cultures, these powerful spiritual forces, and of course, super advanced technology. It feels like a classic sci-fi setup, but with this really interesting spiritual twist woven in.
And this is brilliant. This slide just perfectly lays out the project's secret sauce. You know, think about Spider-Man. He gets bit by a radioactive spider, total accident. Or Batman, who's forged by a terrible tragedy. Well, this pitch immediately sets Robojit apart. This hero wasn't a fluke. This hero was engineered, built on purpose with pure intention and intellect. That's a game changer.
And you'll see this theme popping up everywhere. The hero, the world, the conflict, it is all built on this central idea of smashing together the hyper-modern with the deeply ancient. Man, that is just a fantastic source for drama, tension, and a whole lot of wonder.
But of course, an amazing world isn't much without some amazing characters to bring it to life, right? So let's meet the key players who are going to be driving this whole story forward.
So at the heart of our story, we've got this heroic trio. First, there's Victorson. He's the young prince. Then you have Ginny, the super resourceful and smart minister's daughter. And finally, Robojit, the incredibly powerful warrior that the two of them actually create together. It's a really classic dynamic, right? You've got leadership, brains, and brawn all in one team.
And hey, every great team of heroes needs a truly compelling threat. And here we have it, Donaldo, a galactic tyrant who wants to control everything. And he's captured the good King Goodhat. Right away, the stakes are crystal clear. You gotta save the king to save the galaxy. Simple, powerful, perfect.
And this just gives you a little taste of the adventure ahead. You know, this isn't gonna be some simple rescue mission. Nope, it's an epic journey across this huge, dangerous world, hitting all those awesome sci-fi and fantasy beats we love, from trekking through secret temples to battling through hostile space. Okay, let's pull the camera back a bit. We're gonna zoom out from the plot itself and take a look at the business strategy, because this is where you can really see the massive Hollywood ambition shine through.
Now, this right here is probably the most important slide in the whole deck for an investor. The creators aren't just selling one movie, they are selling an entire universe. This pitch is literally the blueprint for a sprawling franchise that's built to last for years and years. And to an investor, that signals a much, much bigger potential payday.
So the pitch lays it all out. They're not just thinking about one thing. We're talking feature films, animated series, video games, a TV show, even VR experiences and comic books. This is such a crucial strategy because it shows the money people that this story is built from the very beginning to be told across tons of different platforms. You can engage all kinds of audiences and expand the world instead of just telling the same story over and over.
So you might be wondering, who's the brain behind all this? Well, to add some real credibility to the whole vision, the pitch makes sure to highlight the creator, Rakesh Raman. His background as a journalist and a tech expert just makes that core theme of science meets wisdom feel so much more authentic, like it's been really well thought out.
Okay, so let's bring this all home. What's the ultimate goal of this entire pitch deck? Well, it's all about making that final, crucial connection.
And there it is. That's the call to action. It's a direct invitation. The pitch basically ends by turning to the biggest players in Hollywood and saying, hey, let's partner up and build this incredible universe for a global audience. This is that let's make this happen moment.
So what we've just walked through together is that essential and honestly often invisible bridge between a creator's dream and the movies and shows that we all end up watching on our screens. This is it. This is how new worlds are born.
Now, will this carefully crafted pitch actually work? Who knows? Only time will tell. But it leaves us with a really fascinating question. Are we looking at the birth certificate of the next great sci-fi franchise? I guess we'll just have to wait and see.